Welcome back, everybody. We have a lovely guest joining us here in the living room this morning, Gail Brubaker, Executive Director over at the West Des Moines Historical Society. And you're here to talk the year 2020. It's a big one, right?
It is. It's going to be here before you know it.
I really wish you hadn't said that. You
no,
just
it
added
is.
My stress level.
She's got work to do yet.
Yes, a lot of work to do, but it's exciting. The West Des Moines Historical Society is turning 50 in 2020.
You don't look a day over 30.
Oh, well, thanks. The check's in the mail.
All right.
So this is a big darn deal for any organization.
Yeah, milestone. This is a milestone anniversary.
So we really want to focus on the concept that history is happening today, that history is everybody's story, that it's not just what happened in 1846 when James Jordan first came to Iowa.
Right.
It's being made today, and we're all part of it. You guys are part of history.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you mentioned James Jordan, of course, the guy who opened the mall.
Wait, what?
No, but again, the Jordan story is legendary.
It is absolutely phenomenal. The fact that Iowa was such an integral part in the Underground Railroad, West Des Moines,
right?
And he was the chief conductor in Polk County for the Underground Railroad. Wow. But there are ties in what's happening today. He was going against national laws and rules and things like that when he was helping the freedom seekers get to Canada. Look at some of the things that are happening today with people going against laws.
Right.
What's happening in Hong Kong with protests and these young people getting out and marching in the streets. This is all part of a big circle. So I think we should all feel really important that we are making history today.
That's a great way. You don't think about it.
I'd never thought of it like that.
It's happening right now. It's very true.
And I think when we're going through it, we don't think about it. Were you here when the floods in '93 happened? I was not thinking, wow, this is an amazing part of history. I'm glad to be part of it. I was standing in a parking lot waiting for jugs of water from the National Guard thinking, boy, we all smell really bad.
Yeah, when you're in the moment, you don't realize that what you're experiencing is part of history.
And how lucky we are in some ways, even though a lot of history can be tragic, can be horrible, it makes us better people to remember what happened to us.
Yeah, but at the same time, those tragic incidences have a tendency to show the best in people too.
It is absolutely amazing to me. We, as a historical society, presented a proclamation to the Mount Hebron Baptist Church earlier this year. They celebrated 100 years this year. It's the oldest African-American church in West Des Moines, probably in all of central Iowa. And their story is fantastic, and it's a story all of us had never heard, that they started church services in unused boxcars in Valley Junction. When they finally were able to get a large enough congregation and save up money to build their first church, they had crosses burned in their front yard.
Wow.
Those are stories that need to be told, so that's what we want from people. We want you to go to our website, go to our Facebook page, call me at the office, and tell me about your memories of living and growing up, being part of West Des Moines. Because I guarantee you there are more stories out there that are really, really important that should not disappear.
And then now what are you going to do with these stories as they come in?
We're going to hopefully do a lot of interviews, videos, and share them on social media and our website, so the whole world can hear about the amazing stories of West Des Moines.
Now, is there any particular area of West Des Moines that you're focusing in on, or you want West Des Moines in general?
In general, and I think West Des Moines is growing so much, but people don't realize that West Des Moines is the original Des Moines, so to speak. So,
to be honest, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we were formed when James Jordan first came. He was the first Anglo-European settler to this area, although the history goes way farther back than that with French fur trappers and the Native Americans who were here. But anybody who has any experiences, our board president, his grandkids, they're the 5th generation to go to Valley High School.
Really?
Isn't that amazing to think about that much solidity in one family, in one community? And there are lots of stories out there like that, so help us tell them.
And you have 50 years under your belt. Talk about just some of the things that the West Des Moines Historical Society have, some of your bigger things that you guys have done and what you guys do on a continual basis.
Thanks to the awesome efforts of volunteers in the 80s and 90s, the Jordan House was saved from destruction. So that, I think, is really something stellar. But with this effort, part of our rebranding, we've got a new logo and kind of a new look at thing about history being everybody's story. We want to explore more of West Des Moines history. The James Jordan story and his family is incredibly important, but there are a lot of stories out there. So we have new exhibits at the Jordan House Museum that are available to folks. Right now it's West Des Moines at War. And we have one coming up this spring about women, Iowa women in the Underground Railroad.
Really?
There are some amazing ladies that had a lot to do with the Underground Railroad in this state. One of them, her neighbors were pretty annoyed that she was helping these freedom-seeking slaves get north. So they attacked her house, and she went after them with a cast-iron frying pan.
Wow.
How's that for a story?
Yeah, defending her property and herself. Yeah.
I think I would have liked to have known her. So we're doing that. We have a free lecture series every month at the West Des Moines Library. Last Sunday, we learned about the Littleton brothers, the 6 brothers who fought for and died in the Civil War. They fought for Iowa. Absolutely amazing. It's the largest loss of life for one family in American history. I've never heard of them before this. So we've got one coming up in a couple of weeks. It's going to talk about the history of Iowa in baseball. And I'm going to be back here with the presenter. So
we love those stories. Love those Iowa ties to the stories. But these are specifically for West Des Moines ties to history, the things that people really need to know about.
And even if you don't think your story is of national or international importance, we want to hear it because you don't know. The Littleton family had no idea that they had these 6 family members who were so critical nationally. If we don't talk about them, we'll never be able to record these stories. So go to our website, WDMHS.org, and there's actually an online form that you can fill out with some prompt questions. Go to our Facebook page and share stories. Or give me a call at 225-1286. I'd love to talk to you.
All right, let's also real quickly touch on what you're going to be doing December 1st, because you have something really cool happening when it comes to the holidays, because you think of Valley Junction in West Des Moines for the holidays.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
We took a break last year so we could kind of revamp our decorations, so we're going whole hog this year at the Jordan House and Bennett School museums, and we have some community groups that are coming in and decorating both locations. And we're going to ask our visitors to vote on which decorations are the best, and they'll win this awesome prize package. A lot of it is from Historic Valley Junction.
Perfect.
So yeah, if you like holidays, if you like cookies, we have kids crafts going on at Bennett School. That's where I'll be, so come get messy with me. After you
Love that.
Make that after the Jordan House so we don't get finger paints all over
That's a good idea.
the old furniture and stuff. But yeah, that's Sunday, December 1st from 1 to 4 o'clock, and you can visit both locations and have a great holiday time with family.
So it'll be back. So it's back.
It's back.
That's perfect.
Hopefully better than ever.
All right.
Very good.
So people, again, want your stories,
please
go to the website.
Go to the website, WDMHS.org for West Des Moines Historical Society.
Well, happy 50th early.
Oh boy, I'm feeling my age now.
I'm looking forward to hearing all of the stories.
I want to hear some of them too now,
as a result of this.
I will definitely share them with you. That would be a really cool thing to do, is to compile them and share them with you.
So next time you're coming back, we're talking baseball.
Yes.
Okay, we're looking forward to that too.
Awesome.
Excellent. All
Great
right.
work you do over
It
there.
is 9:30.